Isn't live fun? All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Day. Heavy Cardboard, teach, play, and discuss medium. You know the drill, right? Welcome, everybody watching live around the world as well as after the fact. I'm your host, Edward Euler. Happy to be joined by J-Rex.
J-Rex.
Okay, there we go. So, all right. Today, we are not playing Mage Knight. Couldn't find Fog of War. I'm sorry, Jeff. But we are going to be playing Super Skill Pinball 4K, designed by Jeff Engelstein and published by WizKids. Now, we don't have a copy of the game. We completely pirated the hell out of this.
With approval. It's okay.
Or we just did a print and play of it. You know, whatever. But I like pirate. It sounds like edgy.
Is it Pirates the New Edgy?
Anyway, so we did a print and play of it. Hopefully you guys have as well. We're going to be playing against y'all and against each other. And I have a chance because this is a roll and write, and I can usually beat Jess at these about 30% of the time. So I have a chance. I'll take that.
I won't say it. You're great at thinky filler.
I don't have to be good at them, people. Right? So, anyway, you guys know the deal. Like, subscribe, support the show over on pledgehc.com if you're so inclined. If not, enjoy the free content. So, there you go. If you guys have not printed it already, you're late. So, the link is down below. We're doing 2 streams. We're doing one this week, one next week. This week we are doing Carnival. Clever little carnival play on word. We were going to do Cyber Hack. Then I was like, you know what? We probably ought to start with the simpler one because even though it's simpler, there's still a lot going on. So kudos to Jeff for designing this. I think this is really cool. And as fans of pinball games, what was your all-time favorite? You know what? We'll talk about that later.
Jurassic Park, Addams Family, Doctor Who.
Addams Family and Haunted House. Haunted Mansion, I think it was. The one that went underneath and it had the flippers down like on the lower pinball.
That was really good. You couldn't really see, but you could see and intuit. Yeah.
There you go. All right. Anyway, hopefully you guys have printed it. You're going to need 2 tokens, like nickels, dimes, quarters, cubes,
challenge coins?
meeples. Challenge coins are too big for this, or I guarantee you would be seeing them. Anyway, let's get into it,
Mini challenge coins.
No. All right, so there you go. That's what the board looks like, but yeah. All right, I need to teach you guys how to play this game. All right, fine, we'll come back to this. All right, so what is the goal? The goal is points. So we have points over here, which are represented by stars. So every time you get stars, you're going to get points. Or points are stars, stars are points, whatever. Anytime you see that you're going to get a star, anything over here, you're going to fill in that amount of stars. I mentioned you're going to need 2 coins for multi-ball. Or, tokens, little jewels from Roads and Boats. Either a pencil, because you need to be able to erase stuff, or if you have a piece of plexi like we do, you dry erase. There you go. All right, cool. So the goal of the game is stars. One of us is going to be rolling 2 dice here for everybody collectively. For me, for J-Rex, and for all of y'all. The game ends when you lose 3 balls, just like a normal pinball machine. Those are going to be marked off right here, represented. So at the beginning of the game, you're going to put one of your markers up here at the top. You're going to mark off this first spot to show that you've used your first ball. And then from there, you actually play the game. All right. so now let's go ahead and take a look at, we'll do this piece by piece, all right? So what's going to happen is I'm going to roll the dice, and for argument's sake, let's say those are the dice that I rolled here collectively for all of us at the beginning. So rolled the dice, then we're going to move our token, all right? So right here, our ball, if you will. And it's going to almost always, not always, but almost always go just like a pinball machine, right? Gravity works. So it's going to enter play up here, like from the plunger, and then it's going to come down. It does something here, theoretically, then something here, maybe multiple things here, then work its way all the way down to your flippers. Then you hit it with your flipper, it moves back up some distance, just like a real pinball machine. So I assume you guys have context and you understand how a pinball machine works. All right, so whenever you move your token, you're going to be filling in these various spaces on the board over here, depending on A, what die you chose to use of the ones available, as well as what is possible for you to be able to fill in. The game ends after you've run out of 3 dice. Whoever has the highest score wins. Easy enough, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the different zones. So the Carnival board here has actually 4 zones, and I'll show you guys this here. So at the very top we have the Ferris wheel zone, it's called up here, so the top zone. Then the bumper zone, so you know that wherever bing, 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 bing.
Yes,
yeah, right.
those.
All right, and that is the technical term, the bing, 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 bing. Right, there you go. Good thing you didn't do it too many times. One more would have been excessive. One fewer, not enough.
I was feeling you. I got it.
Good job. And the next one is the target zone. So you know how you have the little things up here that you hit your ball, it knocks them down? That's what is represented here. And then, wait for it, the flipper zone. Get it? Flipper the dolphin.
That did not sound like a dolphin.
That's the best I got. All right, deal with it. Flipper zone down here, all right? So the ball will be moving down and hopefully scoring you points and doing things along the way as it goes. Then hit the flippers, come on up, and do it all over again until wah, 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 wah. You lose your ball either through one of the 2 outer troughs, if you will, or through the center. All right. So now let's go ahead and talk about the actual specific things here, all right? On your turn, and by your turn I mean when we have rolled the dice, you're going to normally choose 1 die to use for a given to mark off a certain thing, okay? So let's go ahead and talk about up here at the Ferris wheel zone, okay? So you're gonna earn a skill shot, which we'll talk about here in a little bit, but here I have a 4 and a 2. I can either mark off the 4 or I can mark off the 2 space. Now, when I say you mark off, I mean you mark off the whole thing, not just the 4 or not just the 2 there, et cetera, et cetera. Mm-hmm. All right? So, there you go. We mark off one of those, boom, done. That's it. We move on to the next zone.
Yeah.
Any questions on that?
No.
So you mark it off. You actually put your ball on wherever you mark off.
That's where it is at this point in time.
There you go. Then we're going to roll again there, and that's what we end up.
Okay.
Then it drops on down here to the bumper zone, okay? Now, back up. No, we're good. Carry on. The next thing is when we get into the bumper zone, again, you can choose one of the dice to be able to mark off. And here there are 12 available choices here. There are 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 3s, etc., 2 of every number, right? Mm-hmm. When you go, let's say I choose the 1, I would literally mark off one of the 1s and I would put it over here on that bumper, okay?
In this case, it's one of them.
There you go.
Got
okay?
it.
All right. Then we're going to roll again. And let's say, for argument's sake, better yet, let's say I rolled a 5 and a 3.
You rolled a 5 and a 3.
Thank you. You have a choice. Either you could theoretically be able to use one of these dice to stay up here in the bumper zone, because bump, 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 right? Back and forth. Or it could drop down to the lower zone. Okay?
I like choices. This is good.
So let's say you choose, you'll notice that you have the 3 here and you have the 5 there. Now the bumper can't hit the same bumper over and over.
No.
It obviously has to go bop, 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 right back and forth. But you notice there are 2 colors of arrows up here. There's a purple arrow and a white arrow. The purple arrow is what's in play. meaning that's the only one that we can use right now.
Sure.
So in other words, it always is going to move clockwise from bumper to bumper.
Yeah.
So in this case, I cannot use the 5 up here for the bumper up there because that is anti-clockwise and it follows the white arrow. Whereas I can use the 3 because that would be clockwise. So if I chose to do that, I would then mark off the 3 and I move it back. Boom, done.
Yeah.
Cool. We roll again, and then let's say I rolled that again. Now I can use the 5, but I could not use a 1 or a 2.
Perfectly understandable.
Okay. And once you obviously a number is filled up, you've used both. Exactly. All right. Pretty self-explanatory on that, I think. Okay. All right. However, there is, of course, the bottom zone. Now, let's say I chose not to have it bounce between the bumpers here, and instead I choose either I can't or I choose not to. I then move it further down to the lower zone. What?
Nothing.
Oh wait, it's okay.
I'm okay. Go ahead. The sense of humor of a 12-year-old boy. Go ahead.
Moving on, down into the lower zone here, which is the target zone. 3s and 5s, I rolled a 3 and a 5. My choices are the red 3, the red 5, and this is the entire target. So if I chose the 5, I would mark off this entire target. The 5 and the 6, as it were, like that, etc. Or I could choose the 3 or the 5, same thing goes over there. Now, whenever you mark off one of these things, whether that is up here, you're going to get a star. And whenever you mark off one of these, you're going to get a star. So what does that look like? Pretty simple. I mark off a star. Hey, I got points. So if this kept binging back and forth, I would get a bunch of points, back and forth, etc. If I mark this one off, I then would get that star there. So I would mark off another star, and obviously I move my ball down to there. Easy enough? All right. So then we roll again, whatever. Let's say that's what we rolled. It continues working our way down. Now you'll notice that these have dotted lines around them. And I want to kind of stress this a little bit because you notice down here, all of these areas are surrounded by dotted lines.
Yes.
Okay. So 3 and a 4, I would either mark off just this one here, or I would mark off that whole one there to mark off both of those numbers. Is that clear? Okay. And same goes a 3 or a 4 here. However, let's say I had rolled something along the lines of this. If I use the 1, okay, I lose the ball. So that's the end of that ball. That's bad. You get 2 stars for it, great, but you lose that ball. Now you're going to be entering a second ball. So there might be some people with their ball in play down here, and then there might be some people with their ball, starting a new one up here, et cetera, et cetera. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. So moving on back down. There we go. You must always mark off something. Okay? I want to stress that. You must mark off something, okay? You may only fill in an empty space, and the space must correspond with one of the dice, obviously. Some spaces only correspond to a single result, etc. After all players have taken their turn, you roll the dice again. All right, so here is the little inner channel. Again, familiar with pinball, it actually comes down and it goes down onto your flipper, right?
Yes.
The outer channel, you lose it, etc., etc. But whether it comes down on the inner channel or onto the flipper, inner channel, you will score some points, but you will mark it off.
Okay.
Right? If it's on your flipper, then when we roll again, then it's going to go back up the other direction. But you'll notice that there are 2 colors of flippers. There are red and there are yellow. Well, looking at the whole kit and caboodle here, the red flipper usually will hit to the red areas only.
Okay.
So red areas meaning these here, or these here, which we haven't talked about, or the bumpers. Make sense? Whereas the yellow flipper will kick over to this side, or onto the bumpers because they are yellow and red.
Yes.
Or up here for the skill shot, which then brings it back up top, rinse and repeat, and then it falls back down, gets punched back up, etc., etc. Does all that make sense?
Yes.
All right. So there's only a handful of things still to talk about here, and let's go ahead and cover those briefly. When you have knocked down all of one side, whether it's the red side or the yellow side, you're then going to get some bonus associated with it. So we'll go ahead and highlight the ones on the yellow side because yellow, duh. So not only will you score the star whenever you knock those down, when you knock down the third one, you're going to erase all of those because they pop back up.
Right.
Just like in a pinball machine, right?
Yay.
But you're going to get one of these bonuses. Now, anytime you see these double boxes, those are only available once per game. Okay? So, flipper pass. This says until the end of the ball. All right? You're going to mark this off with an X or whatever and show that, okay, you've marked this, but then that one's active, or you'll circle it or whatever you want. What does that mean? That means normally the red flipper can only hit to the red stuff, but when you have the flipper pass, you can hit to red or yellow, because sometimes, you can hit it on the inner side and bring it back.
I was thinking that.
Right?
Yeah.
So there you go. And that only is engaged while that ball is active.
Nice.
Okay, moving on. Fill in 2 hammer spaces. Stop. Hammer time. We'll cover that one in here in a minute.
Okay.
The next one, multi-ball. Oh my. Well, everybody loves multi-ball, right? So wherever it is, in that case, you're going to have a new ball start. And you'll have your other ball out here wherever it may be. So what happens then? Well, when we roll, 1 die per ball.
Oh.
So I choose whichever die I want. So if this one uses the 3, I would mark that off, etc. And then this one obviously would then have to use the 2 when it drops down to this area. Or I could rinse and reverse it, whatever. You get the idea.
I do.
Okay, so that's multi-ball. You must mark something off. If you don't, whoop. Okay, easy enough. All right. So the last one then, the last one on that side is, in this one you'll notice the infinity symbol. Every time you mark it off, you get 2 points.
Okay.
So, and that one can be used repeatedly, obviously. Over on the other side, the bumpers here says ×2 stars, all right? So, active until the end of the ball. And this one I actually need to double check. The bumper bonus is, this stacks with multi-ball. And you can move both ways around the bumpers, okay? So every time you hit a bumper, you get double the stars. So you get 2 stars instead of whenever you hit a bumper up top here, you would get 2 stars instead of 1 star, right? Make sense? All right. The out lane is going to be this one, which is double it, meaning you're going to get 4 stars until the end of the ball. Just double checking, making sure I'm not lying to you guys. The outer 1 and 6, check that, are worth 4 points per filled flipper box instead of 2. Okay, so I lied. It's these out here. So you would lose that ball, but you would get double the points.
The
all
out
right,
lane.
cool.
Got it.
All right, multi-ball, that's another one, obviously, and this is 3 points on that side. All that makes sense?
Yes.
All right, so you'll highlight or you'll mark off whichever one is actively being used, etc., etc.
Yeah.
All right. A couple more things we need to talk about and then we can get started. All right, getting back up here, hammer time. Up here on the right side. So you'll notice that these are all red color over here with the hammer. This is called the feat of strength or the hammer spaces. All right, it can only be reached from the red flipper unless you have that special, the flipper pass that allows you to.
Yes.
Red flipper, red side. Unless you have the flipper pass engaged, then theoretically you could do it with the yellow flipper.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So you must fill these in sequence, starting with the 1, then the 2, then the 3, etc., etc. When you mark off the 2, you get a star. Mark off the 3, you get a star. Mark off the 4, you get 2 stars, all the way up to 20 stars.
Nice.
Okay? But you have to do these in order. Now, remember down here at the bottom, fill 2 hammer spaces. It is the bottom 2 available hammer spaces. That makes sense now? All right, good deal. Yeah, and then from there, it drops down to the target zone. the target zone. So it's a hammer, right? It hits and then it bounces back down, and then it's going to go somewhere down in there.
Okay.
All right, good. The only other thing we need to talk about then, I think, is the skill shot and the nudge, and I think that's it. All right. So the skill shot. When you earn a skill shot, you circle one of the numbers beside the Ferris wheel. So you guys know, like you have on a lot of pinballs, right? It spells like skill, like S-K-L. Indulge me, there's only 3 here, all right? So when you mark all 3 of these off, you then get to engage a skill shot. What that means is you choose any of the numbers 1 through 6 to circle, mark off, whatever you want, all right? And what that means is it allows you to use any circled number instead of a die result. But after using the skill shot, you erase it.
Okay.
Okay, and yeah, and you can have multiple skill shots circled before you actually use them. Use them whenever you want.
Okay.
All right, nudging. Now, everybody, old school, you can nudge a pinball machine, right? You can kind of throw your hip into it a little bit, right? And it nudges it. Mm-hmm. Well, what happens if you nudge it too hard? You tilt the machine, and nothing works. Your flippers turn off, and your ball just falls out, and you lose it if you nudge it too hard. So let's go over nudging here. After you roll, or after one of us rolls, whatever, you can change one of the dice to a different number that you want. This is called nudging the ball. However, you take a risk whenever you tilt. To nudge, you're going to fill in one of the double line boxes. You get 3 uses over the course of a game, so you can use that 3 times total. All right, and then you write in the difference. Let's say I turn this 2 into a 6. That's a really bad idea, but let's just say I did. What's the difference between 2 and 6? That'd be a 4. Well, that's bad because a moment. Hold on. I lost my spot. Okay. If you nudge, you may tilt the next ball. Okay. The difference between the 2 dice results. So after you have done that, you change it to a 4. You marked off one of the spots. Then we roll. The difference here between a 6 and a 6 is how many?
0.
Right. Is 4 bigger than 0?
Yes.
You tilted.
Ah.
So if you only did a 1, well, you're still going to tilt, but let's say it were something like that. The difference there is a 3, I would still tilt. But if I change that 2 to its 3, it's only a difference of 1, I wouldn't have tilted, no big deal.
Okay.
So what happens then? You erase the nudge number, but you show that it was a successful nudge.
It was a successful nudge, and you marked that off. Awesome.
Okay. All right, there you go. That's it. Rinse and repeat until you're out of 3 balls. Whoever has the most score wins.
Jeff Engelstein is in chat. He was answering some questions while you were going through, like the things that can work together and double up multi-balls.
Yeah, and multi-ball doubles scoring. I do want to point out.
And it stacks with other bonuses.
It does. So if you were.
That's what he pointed out.
Okay,
yes.
That would be 40 points.
Yes.
With multi-ball for doubling. And, I'm just saying, if you happen to fill this during a multi-ball and it's those 2 spots, oh my, we go in the sizzler.
Yeah.
All right, cool. There you go. Welcome, Jeff. All right, so that's about it. And if anybody has any questions, we can answer it as we go. Just remember to mark your stars. That's probably the hardest thing, is to remember to give yourself points.
This.
I don't want to.
Or it's the hardest thing to take them off when you
Whatever, okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So there you go. Any questions in the peanut gallery while I get some tea? And it's awesome. Jeff is here, so he can help answer questions as well.
He did, yeah. He's been on it.
Good. All right. Appreciate it. Good stuff. I assume that even though there are 2 multi-ball spaces, you can only have 2 active at once. Correct, because you only have 2 balls. Biting my tongue. All right. Thanks, Jeff. Okay. This is my type of rolling right that there's a lot of, there's a reason, full disclosure, guys. The reason we started with Carnival, I was like, nah. Everybody's done Carnival, right? Like, even Jeff did a teaching video of this. I was like, nah, I want to do Cyberpunk. Then I was going through the rules and going, we're going to start with Carnival, because for a rolling right, there's a lot more there than you would expect.
I cannot wait for that one,
So,
too.
what is today?
Thursday.
You're here next week.
Thursday.
Next Thursday at 3, we're going to do Cyberpunk. Cyber hack. Sorry.
Cyber hack.
Let me
and this
see
is
it.
Carnival. And yes.
So next week, you guys need to print this one off so we can play together as well. All right, cool. But as it is, there we go.
Cool.
All right. Come on, the white men can't jump reference.
He knows what the reference is. He's just wondering if we could sub something
Dude,
up.
Sizzler was amazing as a kid. All you can eat steak and stuff. Now, but come on.
As a kid. All right, so it's the nostalgia of it.
All right, so I am going to go really slowly at first because I want to make sure that everybody's on the same page, and we're all going to divert, obviously, once we get going here. So keep that in mind, even though we have the same dice. But yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
I would say good luck, but I hope I beat you. All right. And Jeff, I'm curious, what is a good score for this? I mean, I realize you have the 400 here to mock people. But I'm legitimately curious what a good score is.
Yeah, what have you seen?
You start up there. Up there?
Yeah.
All right, you want the honor of rolling first?
No.
Okay.
Dice hate me.
Okay. All right, moving on. All right. By the way, Giovanni said, I want Arkwright, the dice game. Well, I will say I have it on good authority, the Arkwright, the card game. You're probably going to see a heavy cardboard playthrough of it ahead of the release. Just saying, with the actual finished copy. Anyway, here we go. What do we got? 6 and a 5. You guys can see these pretty clearly, I think, so I don't need... All right, so 6 and a 5. Yeah, there we go. Done.
Well...
So I will go there, and don't forget to move your ball onto that space. All right? Okay, good. Easy enough. Any questions on that? I think that was pretty good.
That's a good start. Let's do it.
Here we go. All right. 3 and a 5. So remember, now it's going to drop down. So now you're either going to fill in the 3 or you're going to fill in a 5. And remember, you can only follow... Oh, one other thing I did not mention. I apologize. Right here on the bumper. Let me show you guys this a little bit closer. Right here. If you fill this one in after knocking down all of those, the bumpers score double, but also the white arrows are also engaged. So now it can go clockwise or anti-clockwise.
Oh, right, I see that.
Okay, that's the only way the white arrows come into play.
activate,
I
sure.
forgot to mention that.
That's okay.
All right, 3 and a 5.
All right. So, I mean, really, we're deciding right now whether
What am I going to roll?
If we think you're going to roll low, or we think you're going to roll high. And then what we get down the bottom...
There you go. Oh, yes, and you start with the ball X'd out at the bottom. Right here. Because you have one ball in place.
Yeah, it's already started.
There you go. Yep.
Good point. I mean, I just...
Quit cheating.
No,
Looking.
I am cheating. I'm cheating, and I'm going to do the one you didn't, because I want to see what happens.
All right, good?
Yeah.
All right.
We got to diverge.
Oh, I guarantee people have already out there. All right, so here we go. Well, that's good for Jess.
It worked out for you. You got the 6.
Oh, I do have the... See, I was helpful for everybody, regardless.
You did it.
Team player.
Seriously.
Now, you can drop down to this lower area.
Go down
if you
here.
wish. Oh, didn't I mention the hardest thing to remember is marking off your stars?
Oh, yeah.
Because your bumper, you got one.
The bumper for the... Yeah.
There you go. Right. I forgot you have short arms. Sorry.
It's okay.
All right.
It's exercise. I don't know. I want to go up. I like the bing, 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 bing.
So mark a star then.
Bing, bing, bing.
And if you made it down here, don't forget to mark a star as well, because you have the stars there. Okay? We good? All right. Good. I think everyone's pretty good there. All right. And obviously it says here in the center, clear all of these when all 12 are filled.
Yes,
right?
it does say that.
All right, good. All right.
And you get a star.
And, right. Yeah, because you would have filled the 12th one, you would get a star by default. There you go. All right, here we go.
Oh, you don't get an extra?
Choose a 2. No, you do not.
Oh, it seemed like 2.
Well, that'll do, pig. That'll do.
And it didn't work out for me. So I am going to go down, but I get to pick, right? I can go red or yellow.
Left or right. Yep.
And I can, if I go to this side.
You mark off that whole first.
Yeah, but I get
thing.
this.
No, you don't get the. You don't get the bonus. It's only when all of them are knocked down.
Oh, you pick, right?
Right.
Okay.
So for you, since it's a 2 or a 2, you're either going to choose this one or you're going to choose this one, and you're going to mark off the entire thing. But you get a star regardless.
Yeah, and they're both the entire thing.
Seriously, Rocky. Hey, Stacy, what's up?
This might get me a bonus faster. I'm gonna go yellow.
Okay. And get your star.
All right.
All right. So see, I'm still up here at the bumpers because I keep going around.
Yeah.
Bing, bing, bing. All right, everyone good? There we go.
Left bump out.
Oh yeah, that and chairs.
This is not how we sit in a restaurant. On purpose, we get in a booth.
Yeah, she sits on my right. I
Always.
sit on because you got a lefty life, man. I'm telling you. All right, here we go. 55. Okay, so in my case, you'll see that I cannot use a 5 because I have to go clockwise. So now I have to drop down. And Jess, you literally have
I have to go down
2
here.
choices. Either that one to mark off to go onto your flipper, or you can save it over here to go onto the yellow, because remember, the yellow is going to kick over to the yellow there, the bumper's there, or over to the skill shot over there.
I mean,
or not the skill shot, but up the path to get back to the top.
I got points, I'm going to take points.
There you go, that makes sense. And for me, I'm at a 5. I'm going to go a different path. I'll go in, yeah, I'll mark this one off here, there, and that gives me a star. So now, you take a look. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I have 4 points. Good to go, right? Okay.
Oh, that's a good way to do it. Okay. So
Not the very top, though, remember.
No, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh.
There we go. We're good? All right. Thanks, Stacy. All right, so here we go. All right, so moving on. 5 and a 2. Okay, so in my case, I'm going to go ahead and mark this off, get me 2 stars. There, and then that will come down and go over to the red bumper on that. So now, Jess, you're technically on your bumper right now, so now you have a 5 and a 2. So the options you have, right, are you could either kick it over to that to mark off a second one, but now you're then taking a risk because you're going to be falling back closer to your flippers quicker, or you can shoot it up to a bumper to knock off a 2 or your last 5 there in the middle, right?
Yes.
Or you can shoot it around this way, and then obviously you've already marked off your 5, so you can mark off your 2.
Yeah, I think I'll go skill shot. Ooh, it's tempting though because that doesn't give me points, and the 5 is up there on the bumper. And knocking off all those 12 is really good.
Oh, and one other really important clarification that I think it's implied, but just in case.
Yeah.
Indulge me, and let's say Jess also had this marked off like that already.
Okay.
Okay? And she chose to follow the path that comes up here, right? So she has a 5 and a 2.
Yeah.
Both of those are marked off.
Yes.
So what happens?
I don't know.
It drops down to the next level. And then you would have to choose a 5 or a 2. Does that make sense?
So why would you do that?
Because maybe you don't want to, you want to get up here. I guess theoretically on this map you wouldn't on this board.
Yeah,
right?
unless there's something beneficial about knocking off the skills.
Well,
shots?
no,
Because don't I mark one of these off if I
No,
use
it's
it?
only when you have all 3 of those filled, you get to mark one of those off. But my point is, it falls down to the next level if you can't mark something off.
So these right here marking.
Yeah, then that would be helpful. So a 2 and a 5, you can't use it. If you had, say, the 3 marked off, you then could use it to turn it into a 3 for that. But my point is, if you can't use one of the dice in the area in which you want to use it, it falls to the next level lower.
I 100% get that.
That's
I
all.
don't know when I mark this off.
When all 3 of these get marked off.
And you hit a skill shot.
No. When you have marked all 3 of those
Ew,
off,
and you
you
erase
select
it.
one of those,
Okay.
and then you erase those. So, it's your choice now.
Okay. And is there a benefit for that?
For
Other
what?
than the erasing?
You mark off a skill shot, and then that's a wild number. You can pick that, use that number instead of what I rolled.
Ew. Okay. All right, then that does seem beneficial, I guess. So I
Hey,
will
Dave, welcome. Thanks
all the
for
way up
joining us.
and do the 2.
Okay, well, there you go. All right. But I realized I hadn't explained what happens if you can't mark off something in that level. The ball just follows down. And if you can't mark something there, falls down. But if you can, you must in the...
Of course.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, let's move on. What do we got? We got a 1 and a 2. All right. Well.
I love that your dog was playing the Expanse. Cooper, you're slacking. Play the Expanse.
You know what?
What do we got? 1 and 2?
Yeah. So now, with this being my first hammer, I obviously could not choose the 2 because you have to mark these off in order. The token falls from here to the token zone. The only question I have on that, though, for that one is when it falls down, does it activate right now or it has to be somewhere? So I think what that is it's right here right now. Then when we roll, I will then have to mark off one of those. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jeff, but I believe that's right.
Yeah.
So I hit it with the hammer. The next thing is it's going to come down to that zone. Okay? I believe that's how that works. You ready? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Did you get a point or anything? Did you?
No, the 1 is no points
I gotcha.
on that one. All right. So it's now a 3 and a 2. There. All right. Yeah, download on BGG down below. I actually linked to it, guys. If you can, you must mark something off. You can always move to a lower zone at will. Thank you for the correction. All right, so there you go. Clear. There we go.
Ready?
Yeah. All right, cool. From the hammers, it moves to the target zone. Good. All right, the next turn. All right. So there you go. 1 and 5. Oh, well. This is either really good or really bad for me. I'm not sure, but... So it's 2 more points.
Bing, bing, bing.
Nice. There you go. All right, I'm down to the yellow flipper now. Everyone ready? Mm-hmm. Give everybody a second out there in case they have a tough decision to make. The hammer targets are officially in the bumper zone. Gotcha. So you're hitting it there. It stays there until the next roll, then it drops down. So I did it right. All right, good deal. All right. This is pretty badass. This feels like playing a pinball game as a board game. So well done. Yeah, seriously, this is pretty cool. All right, here we go. You can roll if you would like.
Would not. I'm waiting for you. Yay! Yeah. Bing, bing, bing.
So I will go ahead, spin it around, and get on up here.
I'm just hanging out at the bumpers.
That's probably a good place to live, because points, right?
I like making the bumpers go off.
All right. All right. And if you're watching this after the fact, hopefully you're playing along as well. I mean, because you see what the dice roll are. And
If
see.
you aren't, print it out, go grab it from your printer, and go back and...
Yeah, there you go. All right. Okay, here we go. 53.
Yay! Bing, bing, bing.
Okay. Oh, you're killing it there. Oh, I forgot to mark off point, I believe. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. I have 10. Checks out. All right. What do we got? 53 again. That is not what I wanted.
That is now not what
Literally not. Really? Roll better.
But
All right. Well. Don't forget to mark your stars, people. Would you like to roll? Still not? Okay. All right. Do the rules mandate saying bing, bing, bing as you play? If not, we will house rule it. Yeah, it's implied. Yeah, I think so. And tell me, Pinball Wizard is in your head. Now, obviously, I can't because streaming, but
no.
It's not in your head?
No, you know what's in my head. I've been singing it all day. It's still in my head.
Nope, no clue.
Last Great American Dynasty.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'm happy to bring it to your attention, Jens. All right. They don't, but they should.
Yeah. Glory to Bing, Bing, Bing.
Right, here we go. 2 and 3. All right, so I want it to be on this side. Ooh. Okay. Hey, Coop. What's up, buddy? All right. So, we're both in the exact same space at this point. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you, Stacy. I'm glad that you are. All right. Gomez Adams' voice. Multi-ball.
So this has to be a 1 to go here, right?
Correct.
I can't do the other ones until I do the 1.
Unless you activate the fill 2 hammer spaces, then
Understood.
Right,
so
yes.
Right now,
you cannot
did not
do that.
roll what I wanted.
Nor can I. So I hear you. I feel you.
That was not what I needed.
But
And I can go all the way up to the bumpers.
You can, as long as you have a 3 or 4 available. You have a 4 available. You may.
I think I should do that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same actually. And don't forget to mark your points.
Cause bing, bing, bing.
I definitely get the hips into it.
Oh wait, so Jeff has had Fireball, Cyclone is good, Star Trek NG, and now Hobbit. Oh, Hobbit's good too.
Oh, wow. Like you own these?
Yes.
Like, oh.
I am getting one. I've been looking, trying. We are getting one. We actually have right next to the model railroad place I showed you. That they have outdoor meetings now. It's great.
Because social distancing. Yes, we have the New England Model Railroad Association. Literally a half block from where I live.
Yes, for all of New England, where they meet is right down the street.
Not that I'm a model railroad
Next to
nerd.
them, they share space, and next to them is a pinball repair shop, and you can go and play the pinball because they need to. Yeah, but I don't know because it's social distancing. We'll have to find out. But
How come I'm
once
just
that's
hearing
done,
about this
this is why we live here. Okay.
62. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Oh yeah, I'll take that. Bing, bing,
Mark
bing.
your points.
You're not doing it.
No, you are.
Bing, bing, bing.
If you weren't up here at the bumpers, I would be making
Oh, you know what you
sound.
should get? One of those little ringers.
No, oh, that wouldn't be annoying for no.
That would be amazing. I'd be like, bing, bing, bing. Do that.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There we go.
1
or 2.
Yes.
That'll do.
And so it's when you clear
Bing, bing, bing.
all 12. So I filled that one.
It doesn't matter that you filled one of them. It's exactly. You have to fill all 12.
I am seeing the mistake of my ways, but yes.
All right. So, how's the pacing for everybody at home?
Don't forget
also?
about Nudge. We forgot about Nudge. I forgot about Nudge.
Oh, I haven't. I just haven't needed it. Well,
I know,
there
I'm
was
okay
one
with it.
spot
Yeah,
but
we
no,
both were stuck.
Not yet.
I don't know.
Not
Nudge is
yet.
danger. Tilt danger.
And I will say, if anybody pre-orders it, just mention to WizKids that you saw it on the show.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. That's all. I mean, they know we're streaming, but still.
They know us, yes.
I'm just saying, every little bit helps. Could I interest you in a 3?
No.
Well, there's a nudge.
All right. So honestly, sure.
Bing, bing, bing.
Oh, do I want that though? Because I can drop down. No, I don't, because I can drop down and fill this.
All right. If anybody needs me to reiterate the rules on nudging, let me know, and I will.
I think it's a good idea to drop down and fill this and see what that does, because I get a bonus, right?
All right, yeah. Okay, you get your star, first and foremost. Now we'll erase those 3. Since this is the first time we've seen this, let's go ahead and go over this a little bit.
Teaching moment.
Right.
We'll do this. All right, so that's erased.
Okay, so actually what I will do, even though it's Jess's board, or it's my board, you get the idea.
Yeah.
So now what's going to happen is Jess is going to choose one of these, okay? And either fill 2 hammer spaces, and you X this out permanently for the game, or flip or pass, meaning the red flipper can hit to the yellow side or the red side and vice versa. Or multi-ball! Or just 2 points.
Oh gosh, they're so good. They're all good.
Weird how that works, huh?
They're all good. All right, I'm not going to do flipper pass right now.
Okay.
Fill 2 hammer spaces, but I'm early. Maybe that's better later?
Well, it gets you to where, I mean, you would get 1 point, but it gets you the ball rolling. See what I did there?
But multi-ball is good too.
I know. And you can only have 2 multi-balls in the entire game.
Because there's one on this side and one on the other side. Oh, multi-ball's so good. I'd have so many options. I'm going to risk it and do that.
What one?
Multi-ball.
All right. So that's done. So now ball goes up there, and now Jess is going to have... No.
It doesn't? I have 2 balls out.
No, but it's still your first ball.
Doesn't count. Yes. Okay,
No,
good.
that's the
I think
joy
that's
of
the good thing.
multi-ball.
Yes.
So now remember, you're going to be using both dice.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can't use the same die for multiple balls. All right, here we go. 4 and a 3.
Wow.
Needed a 5, but that's okay.
Either one gets me here, so we'll do that.
All right, so hold on. Teaching moment now again. So once you're done with your other one, you will decide. We'll come back to that.
So this one has to come down, and it's going to do a 4 or a 3. So I can either go here or here. And the reason I can do a 4 or 3 is this was 4 and 3. So
right, yeah.
I have the choice now. Do I want to mark off both? Oh, either way, it's both. Oh, no, this one's a 1. So it's either going to be this one or this one.
Do I
want yellow? I think I want to go towards red, so I'm going to use the 3 down here.
All right. So now, okay, now what happened up here is
those are marked off.
These are going to be erased, and just because short
when do I
arms.
get my skill shots?
Right now, that's what we're going to go over.
Oh, yay.
And now you get to circle one of those numbers, and that's going to become the wild number that you can always use. So, like say a 4 or a 6, you might want to mark as a wild.
So I can always switch one of those every time?
No, it's a one-time use.
Okay. So for right now...
Or maybe you choose one so you can get your hammer. I don't know, right?
Oh, that's a good point, too.
No, these were from Roads and Boats, but yes, that works as well.
Does 1 help me anywhere else? And I can switch anything to a 1. That's what this skill shot thing is.
It switches one die to whatever number you've circled on your skill shot.
Got it.
One time, and then you erase the skill shot.
The 1's not bad because right now I happen to be on red. And so I know that I could get up there. Okay, I'll do that.
All right.
Cool, that's fun.
Right? All right. So now that I've gone through all your stuff, I've forgotten whether or not I've gotten my point. So a moment, at least early on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Did I get... This doesn't
9,
get a point.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm at 16. I'm good.
6, 7,
all right.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, multi-ball's an extra ball. It's not one of these down here. Yeah. That's,
14, 15, 16, 17. 17.
All right, here we go. We have 6 and a 4. That is not a 5.
Right. So this can be the 1. So I'll just use that because that was what I was planning. This gets marked off. This ball goes up here. And then it doesn't matter which one I use, but I'll say I use the 4 and do, oh no, I got the 4 and the 6. Good thing I didn't pick 4 or 6. Which one do I want? I want this one and hope I get the 6. Yeah, so it's going to be the 4. So he comes down here and bing, bing, bing. And that one got no points.
All right, so is that done now? Right, you used the one?
I crossed it off. No, because I can't use it again, can I?
You can. You erase it.
Okay,
yes. Good. All right. Okay. And there is one other thing that I feel I completely failed you guys to explain, and I apologize if anybody has lost their ball already, which I don't think anybody will have.
Okay.
But anything that is in the dotted line area gets erased when you lose, like when you start a new ball, not when you lose one of your
When you start a new
multi-ball.
ball, you're going to go in and erase the lower section.
All of these, and you're going to erase these here in the middle. That's it. You don't erase anything else.
Got it.
Okay, good. All right, cool.
If you lose your ball.
Okay, you get 3 rounds, not 3 balls. That's a good way to explain it, right? Because multi-ball isn't in one of your 3 balls. Yeah, that's a good way. There you go.
Nice explanation.
Yeah. 5 and a 3.
That's not what I wanted.
You don't tough.
I could nudge. I could nudge.
You could nudge. Don't forget that.
All right. So right now my options are trying to get out here.
So nudge a 5 to a 6, for instance. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then this one's coming back down. This one really is here.
Well, it's either that side or the other side.
Oh, it can be over here. I thought the hammer was...
No.
Okay.
It's just down
But
into
it's
the lower
already
area.
there. So I wouldn't... This isn't an option.
So, no. Technically, the ball is falling down. It's either going to fall and hit those,
okay.
or it's going to hit those. It's your choice.
Gotcha. I'm going to go with this side because I haven't done this side.
Okay.
So I'll cross off this one.
Get your star.
And get a star. And now I want this one to go here, so I'm going to nudge.
Yes, thank you, Daniel. Daniel Solis is here. Says, at the end of a round, you erase the dotted boxes.
Hi,
Fair
Daniel.
point. All right.
All right, so what do I need to do now? Because I'm nudging.
Okay, so you're nudging what? What die to what?
5 to a 6.
Okay, what's the difference?
1.
Okay, so write 1 in the nudge. That's your reminder.
Is that bad? I don't know.
No, that's actually what you want. You want to only nudge at 1 number.
Okay.
Now, to be clear, all right, for nudging, if the difference between, when I roll these dice,
Oh, no.
if you nudge, you lose both balls, round ends, just saying.
And what do I have to do the thing and then I'll decide. Yeah.
When I roll these dice,
Yes.
and I'm not going to do it because I don't want to make it confusing people. If the difference between the 2 dice rolls is greater or equal to the amount you wrote in the nudge box, you're safe. In other words, only if I roll doubles are you foobarred.
This is so press your luck. Okay.
For a nudge of 1 specifically.
Yes.
If a nudge of 2, right, if the number is,
The bigger
if
the
I
number,
roll
the
the 5
harder
and a
it is.
3, you're safe because the difference there is that
Okay,
or
no,
greater.
do it. This is fun. No snake eyes, no snake eyes. I'm not looking. No snake eyes.
Ugh. All right,
I hate you.
All right. All right, you're fine.
Yay!
So the difference between the 2 die rolls here, hold on,
Yes.
so I can explain to everybody. The difference
getting
between
ready to do
these
it as you
is a
said.
4.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Is that number equal to or greater than your nudge number?
Yes.
So you're safe, or erase the nudge number, but leave the nudge marked off.
And now I move it to its place. They're all marked off. First
And you
I
should
get...
be getting double stars for everything with your multi-balls. Don't forget.
Oh, I have not done that? Okay, so that's
At least 2.
1, 2. Okay, and now... That was for the first one. No, this one didn't get it. So that was that 1. This one gets an extra star, so that is 2. All right, now I move here. I get a star for that, but I mark it double.
All right.
And now, wait. I filled them all in,
Okay, so you filled them all in.
So I
now
erased them
erase them immediately.
but there's no star for that.
Correct, because you already got the star for filling in the last box.
Okay. Yay, that's what I wanted to accomplish.
Well done.
I'm just making sure that's clear. There we go.
Shuckle King 87 says, I think Jess is +2. I think you got it. I think
Okay.
you got the +2
I'll wait, Chuckle
already.
King. Tell me if that's right.
All right, so I'm at a 1 or a 5. Okay, so I'm going to use the 1 for this. There. And I'm going to use the fill 2 hammer spaces. So I'm going to get a star and a star. So this moved over to there. So I did that. So I'm going to get 2 stars for that. Mm-hmm. And then these get erased because I knocked down all 3 of them. It's about time for a new eraser, looks like. All right. Everyone good? Yep. There you go. Says looks right. Here we go. 53.
And what was that you just did? Because the roll that you did was for my nudge. Did you use
No, it wasn't for your nudge. It was for everything.
Okay.
It's not only for your nudge, but also the next turn.
Oh, I didn't do it then, because that was my nudge.
Oh, well then.
What was the numbers? I didn't know we were moving on.
5 and a 1.
A 5 and a 1. Okay. I thought that was just the nudge.
No, it's all what you, yeah.
Okay, so now I need to move them both.
So Jess is 1 behind us, so
I
hold on,
apologize.
we will wait.
1 and 5. So I could move this here or here, and I can move, this one has to come down at this point, right?
Yep, 1 or a 5.
This one looks good to me. So they're going to come down here, and that means this one has to go to a 5, and I'll do this one. This one gets no points. This one does, and that's 2 points.
There you go. And now we have a 5 and a 3. So now, begin.
Okay, 5 and 3.
Well, I only have a choice of that. Now it's getting a little tight right now.
This one wants to go way
I
up,
really
I
want a
think.
4 on my next ball, or next roll.
So I think I'm going to go, oh yeah, and it's not a 2, so I'm going to go way up with that one and bring this one down. 5 and a 3.
You can tell it's getting serious because the mumbling is getting more and more.
I really have my choice. All right, so this one's going to go all the way up. And for the heck of it, go here. So that means it's the 3. That means this one comes down at a 5, and that's this one. So they're right there.
All right, here we
And
go.
that's 0 points.
Yep, for everything. There you go. 4 and a 1. Thank you very much.
No. Wanted a 2.
That'll be 2 stars.
So this has to go. Okay, that's fine. It's going up here. And
This is tense.
yeah, this one's going here.
This is the first ball.
And a 1. I
well,
have 2.
first round.
I have 2 balls. It's really hard. You know how intense multi-ball is.
It really is, right? Here we go. Oh, and now...
And I got 2, which is 4.
And here is where that bumper double and the double arrow would be so
Insane.
sick for you.
That's why I'm going for the red side
All
over
right,
here.
1 and 3. Yeah, buddy.
All right, this one's going to move first, and it's going to go to 1.
Do I use it, though?
So 1.
Oh, no.
Which is 2 points. And then this one goes to the 3, which is 2 points.
So I can fill this in, but I don't know if I want to because I'm getting so thin down here every time
You're
it
going to
falls
lose the ball,
down.
yeah,
Right.
and it might be not the time for it.
Right. So you know what? I think I'm actually going to come over here and mark the 3 and get my star. And that's my round done. Don't forget nudging, all right?
This is so fun.
4 and a 1.
All right, I can't move that. So, but that one can come down and finish that out. And I got 2 balls, so I'm doing that. So this one's coming down. Ooh. So here's where it gets tricky. If I use the 1 here, I lose that ball, which means it's over.
No, you lose that ball and you lose multi-ball and you lose the double point stuff, but you're still going because you still have your first ball.
But this one can get, I can get multi-ball right back.
But if you do that, that's all of your multi-balls the entire game, and you're in round 1.
It's so tempting to get things, though.
Wow.
I mean, there's
Christopher,
outline.
48 in the first round. That seems solid. Multi-ball!
All right. I guess I should do... Oh, do I even have that? Yeah, I can do the 4 down here. I mean, I'm getting tight down here, too.
Yep.
So, but it does seem like use it as long as you can. So, oh, no, I can choose to come to this flipper. So this one's going to come here, which means I have the 1. Which means... Oh, that means this one can move over here. So I'll do that.
No, ma'am.
Why?
You don't have the white arrows.
Oh, goodness. I'm sorry. I knew that, and then I forgot it. So it's right there.
And get your double stars for that.
And so that's 1, 2. This is none.
All right, here we go.
4 and 3.
3 and a 4. Really?
So that one can go there and be either. Oh, I want to go way
All right, so I'm hitting it off my flipper, up over around here. It falls down and it hits the 4 here. Oops.
I think I want to go all the way. I would have to tilt for that. You're not tilting at all. Nudging.
Right.
And hopefully not tilting.
I am a poker player. I try not to tilt.
I see. I see. Well, that one comes down with a 4 and 3. So I can mark.
When you drop to the flippers from the knockdown area, you can choose the side. Yes, you can always choose left or right side.
So that's either
on
the
this
4
board,
or
at
3
least.
to get here. This one needs to go somewhere though. So this one's going to go up yellow and go here, which again is my choice, but I'll mark off the 3.
And yeah, Jeff, do you know if there are stacks of sheets or if they're laminated boards and it comes with markers or whatever, the actual copy from WizKids? Do you know? All right, done? Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. 6 and a 4. Ah!
6 works. Oh, and I didn't get my bing bang. I'm sorry. 2, 2.
Oh, yeah.
So this is going to be the 6, and that's my bing bang for that one, which means this is a 4. It can't go to the top, but it can go to that ball and get bing bing.
Well, I need a 1 or a 6 or a possible nudge, or I'm done, and that'll be at a woeful, feels like 24 points. So here we go. 1 or a 6 would be great. That'll do, Pete.
You got the 1.
So if anybody nudged, I apologize. So that'll be...
This one's definitely going there with the 1 for a bing bang. And then this one cannot, so it's coming down, and I have to pick a 1. And I can't.
So it falls down.
Or I could nudge.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I could nudge.
But remember, you only have
2.
3 for the whole game.
I mean, you're already done 1 round. Like, you never know, right? Live life to the fullest. It would have to be 2 or more greater. And I don't have a 1. That means it goes out. So I'm going to nudge. I need it to nudge 2 to end up here.
Okay, so
I still mark it off, right?
Yeah. You successfully hit it, and you get your double points. All right, so now you need this greater than or equal to difference, right, of 2. So here we go. And there was something else I was going to mention, but... Oh, yeah. Jeff says production version comes with laminated boards, enough for 4 players. So 4 copies of each of the 4 tables. So there's 16 tables in there, 4 copies of each. All right. Oh, the table in the back glass, right. Yep. All right, and the pinball tokens are super sweet. WizKids did a great job on. I can't wait. So Eric's going to send us a copy of it, so I'm looking forward to that. A 4 and a 3, won't, just tilted.
Tilt, so that means they just go out.
Okay, so here. If the difference is less than the number you tilted, the ball immediately ends. Erase the number you wrote under the nudge. You cannot use skill shots to avoid a tilt. And if you tilt during multi-ball, you lost both balls, but you score 45 points. That seems pretty good. So now you're going to be starting your second ball. with this roll. And put one of them up top. And now, also, anything that is dotted lines gets erased. So everything down here in the bottom area.
That was getting full, so.
Yeah, that's actually not terrible, I think. So I have a 3 and a 4. Check out my 3 and a 4. Tell me where it goes. Off the
Look at me
flipper.
too. Same. Can't go here. Can't go here. But I can go one of, so this can go, it can go here, right?
Yeah.
All right. So he's coming down.
So
1 point.
right, and take a look at mine.
And I get a bonus. You got no 3s or 4s. Tilt. You need to tilt.
Yeah, I might nudge this.
Or not tilt.
Right,
You
yeah.
need to nudge. Nudge, nudge, nudge.
Do I want to now, or do I want to save the nudges? Ah. Oh, and quick question, Jeff. I assume that if I were to be here at a 2 with a nudge, then clockwise, since this one's full, then would be the 5, I believe. Correct? So looking at mine over here, if I change the 3 to a 2, since this one's full, the next bumper would be the 5? Or does it mean that I cannot go and keep it up there in the bumper zone?
I'm picking multi-ball again.
Of course
You gotta
are.
use it. I mean,
And I cannot wait to play 1919 Versailles. Yes.
multi-ball, multi-ball.
You're gonna end up seeing that on the show as well. Man. You can't skip a filled bumper. You just automatically drop down. That makes my decision for me. Ergo, I choose a 4 or a 3. It doesn't matter. Whoop, and it goes right down there. I'm done. So that means I'm going to mark off my second bowl that's about to start. So all of this opens up.
I thought that was your second ball.
No, that was my first.
Okay. Because I thought you said off the flipper.
Oh, it went from there and then came down. That's all.
Yeah.
All right, done. I'm happy with that now, but I'm primed. I mean, I have one spot here, one spot here. My bumpers are pretty full. I'm way up here, ready.
Those are great. You're
so
doing
I'm in
great.
a good. I feel like I'm actually in a better spot than what it
Looks
might
like because you
appear.
really have that coming to you.
Right. So here we go. Yeah, and Jeff says great early multi-ball. Hold on, Jeff. You and I, neither of us is surprised. Let's be honest, right? All right, a 5 and a 1 now. Oh, that'll work. So that'll be a 1 here.
This one, oh, I could do this one. Oh no, I'm gonna take the 5. I'm gonna take the 2 points. Oh, because I'm at multi-ball, which means that's 4. So woot. And that one comes here.
I'm gonna mark it
Which
as
is
a
here.
2.
So, and now I'm gonna go with the 1
There. Which
up
means
here,
these
which
get erased.
unfortunately can't go there, but I'm still happy with my choice.
There we go.
And I'm gonna bring it down here, which is 2 points. All right. Let's see if that's a good idea.
All right, good? All right, so, yeah, I'm happy with this. Here we go. 4, 5. That'll do.
All right, so yellow can, oh, knock that off and get that. Yes, please. Okay, so that's gonna be my 5 and my 4. Can be that one. Okay, so this one's going to 5. It fills again.
Get your double stars.
Double points. This one's gonna come down to the 4, which is just this. All right. This comes off. I get to take one of these bonuses. Flipper pass until the end of the ball, and that means, oh no, flipper either one.
There you go. Right.
Fill
Yellow
2
can
hammer
hit
spaces.
the. Right.
I'm gonna take the 2 hammer spaces.
So would you
that's
call
gone.
it hammer time?
And that's 4 points.
Yep, because they're double stars. Good call. Good job. All right, ready?
So I'm moving up on that too now.
So I'm really wanting a 1 or a 2. A 1 or a 2 be just peachy keen.
Oh, come on!
I mean, it seems excessive.
No,
I mean,
that was not. What in the world?
well, I just needed one of them.
I want to play. I would play this solo, and I rarely play. There's like 3 games I'll play solo, and yeah, Jeff, I would play this solo absolutely.
So which side do I want to?
Okay,
go?
well at least that means I can go up there.
Yeah, I think it's time for multi-ball. I could hit the bumper up here, but nope.
And that's a 1 or a
So
2.
I will hit.
So this one has
there.
to come down,
So it's
and
gonna
I
be a
can use 1 or
multi-ball.
2, which I'll use the 2 because that's 4 points. And that goes here.
And that will be 1 star. And these get erased. And
Thank you,
Nelly,
Jeff.
here we
This
go.
is such a good game. Appreciate it. And thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. This is good stuff. All right. So here we go. Multi-ball.
Eee!
44.
Choices. Not many choices. Dang it. I can't drop that one down there. But this one gets up here. So I'll take that 4 and 4 points. And that is there. This cannot do here unless I do my last nudge. But I don't think I will. I think I'll come down and try to get some more bonuses. So I have that open. So I'm going to go down to that.
Yeah, this whole double star thing seems
Which
like a
is
cool thing to do.
2.
Good? Done? Mm-hmm. What do we got? 2 and a 6.
All right, so this one
right.
has to come down. The 6 or the 2 is fine.
Oh.
So,
Oh, that is.
so now I have options. 2 or the 6. I think I'd like to get this bonus if I can, so I'll bring this here. And that means that goes to the 2. That marks off 2 though. Yeah, I'm good with that. All right, this is going to mark off the 6 and get me 2 points.
What do we do with this?
And this one's going to mark off the 2
All right.
and go here.
So I'm going to go here with the 2, which is going to get me 2 stars. Then that's going to automatically activate the double bumpers in both directions. So that's good. So that clears these off. So that's the 2. Then the 6, obviously I can't there. So let's go ahead and have it come over here for that. That'll be 2 more stars. Hey, 30. And that will fall all the way down to there, which now both of these are going to come down here. A little nerve-wracking, but that's all right. Here we go. 4 and a 5.
All right, that one gets all the way up at the top and gives me a wild. Yes, please. So this is going to be a 4. Can I do that? I can. Okay, so for 4.
So that'll be the 5.
There.
Which is 4 points.
And then this one is going to go all the way up and knock this off, which means this erases and I get to pick a wild. Which wild do I want? Oh,
I'm actually
you know what?
nudging to come over here. This is terrifying.
The wild I want is a 5 because I'm in the exact same position where I can make sure I get that.
Or, hold on. Instead of nudging,
That was no point.
I'm going to use my skill shot to turn that 4 into a 5, or that 4 into a 2. That 2 will come here. Well, there, whatever. And that'll be 4 more points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I got them on both bumpers.
Option.
Really looking for a 5 here for 10 points. Just saying. That would not be terrible.
He's going to roll double fives, because seriously, he just gets
Yeah!
Well, you didn't.
I did not.
All right, 2 and a 6. Well, that's fine with me because I can make this. Do I want the 2? No, because I can't go there. So I'm going to use the 6, put that there, and take my 2 points. And then this one, I'm going to pretend the 2 is a 5 since I can do that, which gets rid of that. And that gives me 10 points. 1, 2,
I've got to
3,
clear these
4,
flippers.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, so 2 and a 6 are going to go up there. I'm going to mark both of those off. And I'm going to actually mark it as a... The question is, do I do a 2 or 3? So let me erase this. And the reason for that, for those curious, is I'm looking, I could do a 6, I could justify a 5, but I need to make sure that it falls over here onto the left flipper, so it's only a 3 or a 6.
Do the 6. Oh, and that doesn't help. No. Sorry.
But I need to clear those bumpers too.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're gonna make it a 3 for the skill shot. There we go, done. All right. Oh, I don't, you're right, shoot. You're right. That was a 2 and a 6, wasn't it? Thank you. Hold on. So only one of those can go, so hold on. So, you know what? I'll put that one there at the 2. That'll get me 2 points. And that one will go up there, so that one's done and that one's done. All right, problem solved. There we go. Thank you.
So it's on this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to fall down no matter what.
Yeah, it has to.
I really need a 1. Bad. Well, I guess we're nudging. All right.
So I needed a 2 here.
So that's going to be a 6 here for this.
And take the 2.
And that's 2 points.
And now I have a 6.
And I'm going to nudge.
Seems fine.
That's a difference of 1 because that's going to go there. That's going to be 2 points.
2.
It's a risk, but this is the important thing is that happens.
The hammer?
No, just that. And now they're all filled up. And I have double bumpers. So it goes in either
It's good to
direction.
clear that, yeah.
All right.
Oh, double bumpers or?
They score double and in either direction.
Good job.
So. All right. Anything but doubles right now.
I'll take
skill
doubles.
shot numbers single use for the game? No, they can be erased. You can choose later 2 later again.
I apologize. I need 1 second.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, we'll talk. We'll hang out here. Dutch Totoro. I have a Totoro cup. I've watched half of the movie that introduced Totoro, I believe it is. I've never been into that scene much. But that was it was a cute movie. There was I forget the type of movie. It's from a specific, I believe it's Japanese, film production company, and it's and I am drawing a complete and total blank. No idea. So I'm curious, real quick. Let's get an update. Where are you guys on scores? All right. Ghibli films. That's it. Yes, that's it. So I've watched half of one in my life. Just was never my scene. It was just never my, But now that I have stepkids, when I'm able to get together with them at some point in the future, that'll be, we'll be watching those together. So that'll be good. So Jess is at, 86? I'm at 44. She hasn't doubled me yet. That's good. 52 and still in the first round. Well done, Eric. That seems good, right? I mean, seeing as I'm on my second ball and I'm at 33 40, 44. Yeah, I'd say that's good. Hey, Pete, what's up? Will double bumpers double on multi-ball? Yeah, I believe.
Yes, he said that they.
Oh, so I should be getting 4 points per bumper.
Seems like it.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me look. All points scored are doubled. Check that. 2 more points. Oh my. And now that I've opened that up, that's really good. I just need not doubles now. Everything all right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, here we go. All right, good.
And
All right, so my
2.
nudge was safe.
So this one has to come
4
down.
and a 2. Well, so correct me if I'm wrong here, Jess, real quick. That 4, that bumper is worth 2 points. And then it's doubled because multi-ball, that's 4 points. Oh my.
All right. We're nudging.
Wow.
This
So
one
that's a
has to
4?
come down.
Wow.
It's going to knock this one at the 2.
And that'll be a 2 here.
Which is going to be 2 points because I'm still in multi-ball. Now, since that was the 2, I have a 4, but I'm here. I don't have a 4 down here, but I can try to bump to a 3.
And remember, you could nudge further, but yes. Okay, so you're ready?
So it's only 1.
Right.
I'm going to mark it, right? Because you do that?
Yes.
Okay, so that's where it's going to
So
go.
would you like the honor of...
No, I would not.
Okay, because I don't want to get blamed.
Just no snake eyes. That's the only thing
no,
you can't roll. I mean,
no.
not snake eyes, doubles.
Right.
No doubles. Thank you. That gets erased. That was my nudge. I am done with nudging. I only tilted once.
All right, so 4 and a 5. So this is going to come over here for a 5. That's worth 4 points every time. Wow.
That really wasn't worth it because I'm out. But I still have a ball. If I lose 1 ball, that's
So
not a problem.
I need a 4 now.
Because this one...
And you know what? Let's go ahead and shoot that up and go ahead and get another 4 points with that 4.
Oh, this one can't make it to the top. You have to be on yellow to get up there, right?
Unless you were on the flipper pass, correct.
Okay. I'm going to do the 5 to get here. And that's fine. But this goes out because I don't have a 4 or 5 and I have no nudges.
All right. So now, you still would get any double points from this turn.
So that's the 2. Uh-huh.
And now, when we begin the next turn, now you no longer have multi-ball officially. Okay?
I gotcha.
All right, cool. All right, here we go.
It was a
2
good
and a
run.
4.
Oh, yay. 2. 1 point.
Damn it. All right, so I will go. One of these will come over here for the 4 for 2 points. We're up to 60. That happened quick. There. And then the 2, this one will bounce back this way because I still have the white arrows available to me, and that's worth 4 points.
3, 4, 1, or 6.
Okay.
Oh my goodness! Seriously?
There's a board for that.
That's out. Okay, so this guy's out. Sorry.
All right.
And that's it? I don't mark anything?
Yeah, no, it just fell through, didn't it? Yeah, it did. All right.
And then this just,
Yep.
now I'm on my last round.
All right, so I have a 5 and a 5. So this one will go there. And that's 4 points. And then I have a 5. Oh, God, really? Damn it. Arrgh.
Done.
Yep. All right, so I
You
still
sure you
got
don't
this
want to
one.
nudge with that?
Oh, I keep forgetting about that. Yes, I will. Check that. I will. I will nudge
It's only 1.
to a 6. Yeah. Okay. I would like to see a 5. Singular 5. I don't care what else. A singular 5. Here we go. That'll do, pig. That'll do. 54.
Thank you.
All right. So here. Boom. There's the 5, which gets me 10 points. Oh, that was a big one. That, and then the 4. 4 has to go here, and that's 2 points. So we're up to 80. Well, that happened quick. All right. One, 3, and 4, please.
2 and a 3.
That'll work.
That's not what I needed. All right, well, I can drop down. Which
So
side
the
do I want to drop
3 will go here.
What is flipper pass again?
To where yellow can hit on red side,
Okay.
red can hit on yellow side 4, when it comes off the flipper, I mean. So this yellow can hit to the red side and the yellow. So that was a 3, so I now have a 2. Which side do I want?
I'm going to take this one down to the 3, which gives me the bonus, and I'm going to take the bumper times 2 bonus.
I'm going to go ahead and get this one,
That allows
which is 2
me-
points. Oh, and Jess, clear your bottom area as well. Good call. Thank you, Vincent.
And so I am currently here. I get a
And
star
Eric.
for that. And I have the bumper bonus active. So
Okay.
I'm times 2 stars, and I can go either way.
Correct.
It stinks that my bumpers are all filled right now.
Right, I know that was me earlier, so I made a point to try and clear them if at all possible. Boy, do I need a 6, because that's 40 points. Just saying.
Same, but not yet.
Oh, I need it right now. Yeah! All right. So, a 4 and a 1.
I don't want to
So
go here,
that'll
because if I
be
get the 6.
A 1 for this one.
Nah, I'm
So
gonna
that's
chance
going to be
it.
the 4. And the 4. Oh, God, I can't hit up here. Oh,
And I'm going to hope for the 6, because I don't want to go out before I get that.
Hold on.
And
Maybe
I'm
I
at
don't do
times
that
2.
1. Hold on.
I'm at times 2.
I'm going to do the 4 instead here, and then this one will use the 1, and the 1 will go there, and that's going to be worth 4 points. Okay. All right, here we go.
6!
Oh, yeah, and the others are definitely a step up, Eric.
Roll a 6.
1 or a
hate
2?
you. I don't like you at all.
Sorry.
I don't know why. I don't like you. I think I'm out.
Oh, here we go.
Because I can't go there. I can't go there. I
So
shot
that's
for the
gonna be-
moon. Oh, wait. These cleared because I'm in the thing. Okay. That's much better. So 1 or 2. That gives me 1 option. At least I can go here.
So that'll go there. So that clears all of these.
And I'm still at the bonus, so I get 2 points.
So it clears that. So that's going to be 2 points for that. And then what do I want? Do I want flipper pass right now? I think I do. But no, I don't. Damn it. I'm just going to do that, which is 2 points, which is really 4 because it's multi-ball. So that is here. And I have to choose a wild number. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
Am I going to roll a 6? I'm going to actually do this. The skill shot of 1 for that up here. And instead, I'm actually going to do the flipper pass now. Instead, so I have to take away 4 points that I didn't score, actually, since I changed my mind. All right. So, I don't care what I roll. Ideally, I would roll a 1, but that's there, and this is over here. Okay, there's a 1. Good. So this will go there for the 1. And the 3 will go there, and that's 4 points.
I'm running out of shots to get over here.
All right, I need a 6.
Can you please roll a 6?
Yeah, I would like, oh, you and I both. At least mine's worth 40. Yours is worth 20. I
no,
like
it's
that.
not. I'm currently in bumper bonus, which is 2 times stars.
No, on your bumpers.
Oh, only bumpers. Dang it. Okay, never mind.
All right, so 6, please.
I haven't been getting any points anyway.
Yes!
All right, well, I get the 20.
And I will get 40.
And then these clear.
So what am I at? I'm at 92 and 40. 138.
So you get the
That'll
1.
work.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 14. Oh, you're going to beat me. I'm about dead. I'm about to die.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What did I say it was? 1, 2, 3,
114? Did I hear?
14.
Okay. Wasn't sure, but all right. Oh, and I need to erase that. All right. So that was a 6. That was a clear, that's where that's going. And the 5, I guess the 5 will come and go right there. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Multi-ball hammer finish, 50 points. That's solid.
Nice.
What do we got? 6 and a 1. So that'll be a 6 here for 4 points. And a 1 will go here for 2 points.
I mean, I might as well take this. That's mine.
I mean, it's pretty clear that my round is over here momentarily since those are the only ones
You
I
have another round.
But yeah, I do. That is true. 3 and a 3. So sorry ahead of time if anybody nudged there. So the 3, that will go here for 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that will come here, and this guy dies. Done. And ideally, I'd get a 1 or a 6 here to be able to, and I still have that one. That's nice. All right, here we go. To be able to score some points. That'll be a 1. That'll work. It's only 2 points, but it's 2 points. 150. And that guy dies. All right.
You have to roll a 5. Please.
Would you like the honor? No. All right, let me erase these. Give me a moment. You know what? My erasers are getting a little gummed up, so. I will say, this Geek and Son table with the custom cut piece of plexi here is pretty nice. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was smart for them to do the plexi.
Yeah, underneath the table, and all you do is lift it up, and boom, and there it is. All right, so I'm starting my last round here. Can you nudge the cam for extra effect? Sure, here you go. There you go. Whenever I nudge, I'll do that. How's that? All right? Okay. Trying to be fun. Here we go. What'd you need?
5.
Okay, here's a 5 for Mama.
No.
Oh, it was, isn't it? Sorry.
Well, I can get this last thing, so I'll go down here, do the 3.
I will do the 1.
It's
there.
1 star, and that means I get the flipper pass active.
2 points per flipper. This one, it was, but it's a new round, so everything that is in the dotted lines gets erased. Everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
What would you like? Don't ask, because bad things happen when you ask, apparently.
3 and 2.
So I will go there, and that's going to be until the end of the ball. Oh, I see what you're saying. So this is, yeah, so that's not, I should have actually been marking those, and I hadn't, so it's only 1 point now. Goes from 4 to 1 on the bumpers. That's sucky. What number was that? That was a 2 I marked off. There we go. All right.
Yes.
2 and a 3. That'll work. That's a star.
I have pass, so I can do either, so I guess they'll go up here.
Multi-ball!
And that means I can pick a wild. I don't know what I want wild, because I guess I want...
Boom.
I'm going to do a 4 wild. Do I want the 5, I guess? No, I want the 5 wild because I want to be able to get that. Okay. 5 wild.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 6 and a 1.
I'm going to pretend it's a 5. So that's gone. That gives me this, which gives me 2 stars because I'm in bonus. And then these all clear.
So this will be a 6 here. And the 1 will go there. And multi-ball now is, everything's double, so that's 2 points for this guy.
Oh, and I forgot to clear these off. These are off because I took my last bonus over there. At least I used all my bonuses. You're the same as me.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
I would like a 3 or a 6.
That's
Or a 5 and a 2.
what I wanted. I did not want a 5 and a 2. No, I really didn't.
Well, I might as well bust this out for the 5. That's 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the doubling there. So that is the 5, and this bad boy will be the 2. And the 2, I guess, is going to go there, which is going to be 4 points. 1, 2, 3, and 4. A moment. That will go there. And I have 1 over here, and I have 1 over here. Here we go.
Isn't that, oh, you already did the music.
Yeah. That'll be a 2 and a 2. Could I interest you? Yo, dog, I hear you like 2s. 2 stars, which is really 4 stars. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I have 1 on each flipper.
I out.
You're done?
Yes.
All right, so what'd you finish at?
121.
Okay, all right, so here we go. Keep on moving. We have a 3 and a 1. So let's see. So the 3 will come up here. So that'll be on the yellow one there. And I will go ahead and choose. So that was the 3. So then this one will fall down here to the 1. That's going to be 2 stars. And I will choose a number. And let's go ahead and choose 3 as a skill shot. So I have 1 and 3 available to me now. So now these get erased. All right. And I have 1 and 3 available to me. All right. Cool. There we go. Would you like to be the official roller
Sure.
now? Okay. They see me rolling, hating. All right. So a 6 and a 4. Okay. So the 4 will go here.
Eric wants to know if you can go a little slower.
Okay. Yeah, sure. No worries. And the 6 will come here, which will be 2 points. I'm really trying to get that last 3.
Your hammer should be erased.
My hammer?
Yeah.
My hammer. Oh, these?
Yeah.
Oh, it resets?
Yes.
Oh, damn. I would have been, damn.
I told you that when you did it.
Oh, I totally, Oh, well. That ship has sailed.
Reset your hammer.
Yep. My bad. Yeah, coulda in hindsight, but oh well. Ship hath sailed. All right. Boo. That's my own fault, though, so that's all right. All right, you ready to roll? A 4 and a 1. All right, so let's see. The 4 will come here
Bye, Chip.
for 2 stars. Take care, Chip. And the 1 will come up here and bust that out there. All right. Finally, a rolling right that I want to play. Congrats, Edward. Good game, Joss. Stay well heard. All right, have a good one, Chip. All right, so while I'm thinking here, in a perfect world, what would I like you to roll? A 3, and I don't care.
Okay. Well, that works. So I love that. So I was thinking about Pack and Wares, and wasn't the designer of Pack and Wares also the designer of, what was it? Something really heavy.
I have no idea.
Was it Kiwi? No, it was something. Now I have to look it up.
All right.
So I was thinking Jeff Eggleston is like that. Like he does heavier games, midweight games. Like he just very eclectic in the games. Are you ready for this?
5 and a 6. Apparently the answer is no.
I am sorry. I did not get that for you.
All right. So I will use the 5 here because I want to make sure, guarantee myself those 2. So the 5 will go there for 4 points. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the 6 will, for me, will actually become a 3, which will go there, which will fill that, which will score me 2 points. And then reset my ding, 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 dings. That'll work. All right. Hold on.
All right, what do you need? What do you need? What do you need?
A 5 or a 6.
Okay. I did it!
All right. So that'll be a 5. So that's 2 points. And the 6 will then come around and hit that bad boy right there. All right. The outlanes are done. So at this point, it's just basically 3 points until I run out. So what do you know what? Follow your heart. Roll whatever you would like.
Really?
Ma'am. Yes.
It's my choice.
Whatever you would like to roll. 5 and a 3.
5 and a 3.
You could have done better, though.
Ah!
All right. So I will take the 3 here
No, that's good.
for 2 points. And the 5 will come here for 2 points. I still have the 1.
So what do you think you need?
I would like a 1 or a 2.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
All right, hook that up, all right?
How about some 3s?
All right, so 1, 3 will go here. And I'm going to go ahead and use my skill shot to mark one of the 3s as a 1, and that'll get me 2 more points.
Woohoo!
Christopher just ended his second round with 135 points. I like your chances here.
That's doing well.
Honestly, at this, I guess we're going to have to continue rolling even when the game's over, just for Christopher. So if you're wondering what I would like a 1 and a 3 or a 1 and a 4. I realize
Okay.
it's very specific, but
I'll see what I can do.
a 1 and a 3 or a 1 and a 4. Oh, well done. All
I
right.
apologize. What'd you get? Was it 3 and 6?
2 and 6.
2 and 6. I'm trying to find out who designed this.
Well, all right. So the 6 will come here, which will get me 2 points. And another 3 for that, so that'll be a total of 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I desperately want to hit 200 at this point now.
You're on your way.
I am 6 points away from it. All right. So that was the 6. Now the 2 off the bumper is just going to go here for 2 points. I want one die to be a 3 or a 4, and I want the other die to be a 4 or 5. Okay?
Okay. I'm going to make that happen for you. Sorry.
I don't think sorry means what you think it means.
I have not figured out who designed this yet.
All right, so this guy, I could nudge. Do I want to?
There we go.
4 points gets me to 200.
Do something clever. So I'm going to continue what I was saying.
So
which is
here, I will. There,
designer.
4 points. No, relax. So that's 4 points. That one's dead. Then the other 6, I really don't want it to go there. I'm going to nudge to a 4, which is a difference of 2.
Oh, gosh.
And that's worth 2 points. So I'm at 202 right now. But I figure I'm quickly approaching the end here. So
You really want to nudge right now?
yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't think you got it. I don't think you have the wherewithal to dare.
Wherewithal
To
here.
dare
Sure.
put those within a difference of 1. I dare you.
So the designer of Pack-and-Wares was the designer of D-Marker. So he made an abstract game about packing, and he made D-Marker. I'm just saying, that's where I think Jeff Eggleston lies. He does this breadth of game. 4 and 5. Sorry.
And I'm done.
Yeah. That was a risk, man.
I know it was, but
I liked your pushing your luck on that. 202. You didn't double my score, but you almost doubled my score, which is how, I mean, it's very thematic. This is how pinball goes. I press my luck, I grab everything early, and I die in a flame of glory, and I'm happy about it.
all right. So if you guys are still going out there, all right, then I would suggest just picking up your own dice at this point and rolling for you. I think that would be the right way to.
But what did you think about it?
I think it's fantastic.
Isn't it?
It gets really tight, and I'll be honest. Early on, I was like, wow, there's a lot of stuff going on this. And then when we had talked about, I think it was Eric or somebody else, was like, wow, I can't imagine the boards only get heavier. And now, I will say, by the end of the game, I was like, yeah, I wish there was a little bit more, which this is the most basic of the 4. Yay.
I just wish there were more numbers available to me at the end of the
Let me see the cyber
Here.
hack one. So
I am excited about Cyberhack.
So let me yeah. But no, I think this is an excellent job of replicating what a pinball machine would feel like as a board game. So this is the cyber hack here. So there is a lot more going on, as you can see there. So if you guys want to play this with us next Wednesday, 3 p.m., check that. Thursday, 3 p.m.
Thursday at 3 p.m.
This is the one we're going to be
I cannot wait.
doing. So there you go. All right.
Can we
That was
talk about
good.
it? Can you talk about it?
Talk about what?
What we think about it?
Yeah, go.
So this totally felt like a date night at the pinball alley to me. Like you were rolling the dice, playing a pinball game. I think this is really, really, really good.
Yeah, I think you nailed
Hi,
it.
Russ.
All right. Hey. I think you nailed it because it absolutely comes through as much as a pinball machine can come through as a board game, I think you nailed it. So mission
Incredible.
accomplished there.
All the things that you look for, does this one, and then the fact that there's different ones. Like you look for, okay, where are my points on this pinball machine? Like what have they designed? Oh, okay, so I need to double up. I need to knock these down. When I'm in this phase, I need to make sure I'm, focusing on the bumpers when I have the double bumpers.
Yep.
All the things that you experience when you're playing a pinball game totally show up in it. And I didn't know how much I was missing playing pinball, but this reminded me. This is so much fun.
Yeah, this was a blast. Really well done. And intuitive, I think. There were a couple little things like, oh, hey, remember to clear the hammer. That's on me, though. But, whenever you feel something that empties and you do it again, like everything else on the board. So that was on me. But, yeah, I think it was fun. It was legitimately fun, and every game's going to play out differently. You know how sometimes, you hit the plunger, boom, 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 it goes through the bumpers a couple times, and it falls straight down the middle.
And you're like, no! But that's exactly pinball.
Really?
Like,
Really? But yeah, that's exactly...
He totally made this feel like, like you were out just playing some pinball. I could see this anytime. But then it has that strategy, too. So it definitely could be the beginning of game night, date night, introduce new players. This is incredible.
Or at the end, right? You've played something heavy, and then you're like, all right.
Brain is broken, let's play some pinball.
Let's bust out some pinball. But there's still decisions to be made.
Yes.
I mean, how many times did you hear either one of us hem and haw?
Hey,
right?
Zev. Zev's
So,
in chat.
oh, hey, Zev. All right, cool. Yeah, no.
Glad to do it.
Yeah.
This is really good.
I think this was a lot of fun,
Well
and
done.
we're going to be doing it again next Thursday with
Yes.
Cyberhack.
Yeah.
So.
And like Jeff said in chat, well done, Zev. You guys did a great job. What Jeff was telling us as far as the production quality of what you're doing, it sounds fantastic. So well done on that.
Yeah, I'm excited to get a copy of this. Eric's going to send us a copy, and So there you go. That was a lot of fun. So thanks, everybody, for joining us live. Big thanks to Jeff, who hung out with us for the first 2/3 of the stream. That was a lot of fun. Always nice to, whenever I see the designers stop in, and apparently a couple of the publisher folk have stopped in as well. So certainly appreciate it.
Miss you guys. I used to see you all the time. So,
yes, but don't miss the travel. I'm not going to lie.
That's fair. But we had pinball nights. That's the thing. We went to cons all the time, and we would go play pinball near the convention center and stuff, and just hang out and have dinner. So, yeah.
That I do miss.
Miss you guys.
So, all right. So, like I said, thanks, everybody, for joining us. If you guys liked it, like, subscribe, support the show over on pledgehc.com, get access to the Slack channel. Plus, it helps us be able to continue doing these things. So, certainly do appreciate that to all of y'all. And let's see, today's Thursday. We're supposed to be back tomorrow night with Tinner's Trail, provided we have people available. That will happen. Otherwise, join us next Thursday, 3 p.m. for Cyberhack.
Yes.
So, I'm Edward.
I'm Jess.
You guys have a great rest of your day. Social distance, wear your mask, be kind to one another.
Please.
Please, be kind to one another. And we'll see you all later. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Woohoo! Now, I'm not going to brag that I won, but dinner's on you. I'm just saying.
See, I was about to say thank you for date night, but fine.
Well, no, it was date night, but we had dinner on the game, didn't we?
Sure.